The great leader does not want to be called the beast or the Antichrist. Anyone who calls him these names will visit the peacemaker.
Daniel 8:25 and 11:21. He shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall come in peaceably and obtain the kingdom by flatteries.
We'll call this our peacemaker.
The great leader has been kind to us and giving us this holy place of praise to praise him. Let us worship the leader, the great leader. Great leader, now give us your money.
Get rid of that dog. Are you out of your mind? Letting the dog into a holy great leader service. I'm going to tweet the great leader.
I am going to tweet the mighty great leader too.
Don't think of your new identification as 666. Think of it as 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3.
Bible study during the 7-year tribulation.
As you all know, the Song of Solomon is an allegory of the tremendous love the beast has for us. You have noticed that the buildings have really tapered down, and the temple time he is allowing to worship his image has increased.
Earth dweller being taken to the peacemaker for calling the great leader the beast. This was called a grammatical error, and great leader is.
You have made a grammatical error.
The great leader will not tolerate grammatical errors.
The great leader has put us in charge of grammatical errors. I will be heading the work.
The great leader wants to really loosen things up. He will be replacing the 10 commandments with just one.
Just as Nostradamus and Count Dracula predicted.
The covenant deliberated what the one commandment rules would be.
The beast needed a commandment which would best serve his purpose, to prove his superiority over Jesus to the earth dwellers.
The beast has made his decision. The commandment we can best manipulate. The earth dwellers with us. Abracadabra.
Come join the great leader and his victory dance. We now have only one commandment. Naked and free at last. Earth dwellers will orgy to the music of the Godheads. Refuse to join the gay law group, and your head will be cut off. Gay law group, and your head will be cut off. Now for a song from the lead singer of the Godheads.
I say, Michael Thrawn, broke with a man in my throat. So, into the gala party.
Great song. Now for a serious breaking news item. Jesus has attacked the earth again. The polar ice caps have melted because of the sun explosions. Our enemy Jesus has done this.
Revelation 16:8. When the sun plague was released, the ice sheets melted. This destroyed the harbor cities.
All these problems are caused because there is still resistance to the great leader's efforts to bring safety and peace to the earth.
I'm not resistant. Who needs Rio and LA and NYC and London and? We have the great leader.
Who needs Hong Kong and Tokyo and Beirut?
Who needs harbor cities? We have the great leader.
This is the sinner singing to you like a man with a frog in his throat. There is a wild rumor circulating about the simple skin sores and the water turning to blood and the darkness difficulties we are experiencing, and the other stuff. These are not a repeat of a judgment of God like the one in Exodus against Pharaoh. Our great leader is nothing like Pharaoh. Our great leader is handsome, except for his withered hand and his bad eye. And besides, if anyone is caught spreading this rumor, his head will be cut off. And now, my next number. Moses was not as great as our great leader.
Great singing.
Who needs coastal cities? We have the great leader.